I'm locked in here, and I was wondering if you could ask what's going on. If you have,
We'll ask if they can open it. He's coming. You alright?
I think so. I'm just confused. I don't know.
Sorry, we are laughing, but it's too funny.
No, it's funny. It's very funny. What? Sorry.
They closed you up?
Yeah, I thought they just turned off the lights because it was like.
Oh yeah.
I'm very sorry about that. I had no ill intent. Just so you know that. Sorry. But
It happens, I guess.
thanks so much, man. I'm very sorry. If you're wondering what just happened, I was sitting at this rest stop cafe, which is an amazing rest stop, by the way. It's really one of the best I've ever been at. They have a huge restaurant and like free plugs, and like the bathroom is great. And man, kudos. Belgian rest stops, man, they do something for me. Anyways, I was talking to a friend from back home, and we were just talking for a long time. And the thing you roll down when a store starts to close, you know what I'm talking about. In Danish it's a gitter. I can't remember what it is in English. It started to roll down, and I was like, that's weird. And then all the lights shut off, and I was like, that's also weird. And everything kind of locked a little bit. I was like, surely they can't have locked me in here. They must have seen me, and I was like talking pretty loud on the phone as well, and like they can't, like this can't, like that can't be real, you know? So I just kept talking to my friend and stuff. And then 10 minutes or something went by, and I was like, I should probably leave now because it's getting a little late and stuff. And so I picked up my stuff, and then I walked 5 feet, and just the alarm just started going off, and it was crazy. Very loud alarm. My ears are still like kind of ringing. And a second alarm also went off. It was like 2 alarms was kind of going off, 2 different like alarm sounds. And I was like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? I've never experienced this before, and I promise I'm not stealing anything. And then I just walked around kind of panicking, and I was like, I tried to go to the exit, but it was closed. And there was a security camera, and I was like waving to it. I was like, help me, please help me. And nothing happened. And I went up to the gitter, the thing you roll down when you close a store, and looked out into the store, because it was like half of the gas station was like, closed off, with me on the other side of that closing. And I was like, can someone help me, please? I said. And people looked at me, and they were like, what's going on? And they all heard the alarm and everything. It's crazy, but no one did anything. And then I was just kind of standing there like waving, being like, hello. And then somebody else came over, like, because they had to get something that was close to the thing you roll down when you close a store. And I was like, hello, excuse me. So what an experience to have on a Thursday afternoon, or night, sorry, Thursday night. Yeah. That was nice. Also, it's a private shower. Look at this. Oh yeah. So that was Saint Salvator's church. When I immediately entered, I was like kind of baffled that there was no church things going on. It was all like tourism stuff, like the sign with the Hollywood Chapel thing. And I asked the guy in there, and I was like, do you use this church for like regular thing, like church things? And he was like, oh yes, all days from 1 to 6. And I was like, but it's 2 right now. But it's just crazy to think about that. Like 500 years ago, this was like the mecca of the city, you know. Everybody went here, and every Sunday and every weekend, and now it's this tourist attraction. It was the same thing when I was in Spain with my friends. We all kind of just went to see churches all the time because they were beautiful, but it's like it used to be a real functioning level of like society, and now it's this like tourist attraction, like a remnant of the past kind of, because Christianity and Catholicism and religion in general has just fallen so much like in popularity. So all these things that were built out of like great honor for God and Jesus and everything is just not that anymore. It's now like a concert area where a guy can play the organ, Hollywood organ, the theme from Jaws and stuff like that, you know? It's pretty interesting, I think. Pretty interesting.
Det er snowboard. Ja, snowboard, ikke?
Det kalder vi.
Hvor vi... Ja. 2 grader. Ja. Når vi... Anne, vi skal her med...
Ja, det skal vi.
Ja.
Det var godt at møde jer.
Ja.
Og jeg håber ikke, jeg var for...
Overhovedet ikke. Ved du hvad, det er jo sådan noget, der er hyggeligt ved at tage på ferie, ikke?
Vi snakker med Anne.
Just found this guy on the street. Hell yeah. So it's €7 to park here for 24 hours. And it's basically like a parking garage with a roof. And so basic fit, pretty close. But I am gonna just move myself a little bit here so I'm not way off here. Yes! I'm so hungry. So one of the things that I wanted to do out here was to kind of learn how to draw, but just draw enough so that I could like storyboard stuff that I want to make, you know? So I tried. First one. I mean, it's not too bad. And then I was trying to do the next one, but I kept fucking it up. And I was like, then I searched online on how to draw a face from the side. Didn't go that well. And then we come over to my art project, which is not on this side. It's on this side. I don't know what happened, but it's deeply disturbing, I feel like. And then I was like, this guy kind of looks like a robot to me. Also, I fucked up the hair, and I just started making crosses. But it looks kind of a little bit cool, and I was like, this is a robot. And then I was writing the beep boop thing, and then all of a sudden he got an arm with a knife, and it turns out that he's a killer robot. So this is my first image out here. I don't know what it says about me. That I'm a deeply disturbed individual, I think. So, hell yeah.
Voor kwaliteitsdoeleinden wordt dit gesprek opgenomen.
What's happening?
Pour des raisons de qualité, cette conversation sera enregistrée. For quality purposes.
Parking, goedemorgen, bonjour.
Hello, do you speak English?
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
So I have a ticket that is like at 24 hours and 8 minutes. And when I put it in, it just says Vrag Assistentie.
Did you pay the ticket, sir?
How do you... I thought you paid automatically.
Unfortunately, you cannot pay at the exit, sir.
Oh,
You need to go on a payment machine that's nearby the toilets and the entrance.
okay. And then
Put the ticket inside, you pay, and then you can go outside with the ticket.
I see. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Have a nice day.
just went to the gym, and I really quickly want to shout out Basic Fit in Sporle in Belgium. Because the guy in there, he was very curious as to where I was from and stuff. And he saw my license plate and he was like, "Oh, Denmark, the guy working there. Because there's a parking thing here. You have to leave now because they'll fine me or some shit. I don't know. They're very strict with that, apparently. But he was like, "Do you have water on the road?" And I was like, "I have plenty of water. I don't need that." Because he just gave me a pack of gum and he was like, "You can have this gum for the road." And I was like, "Sure, thank you." And then he came out again and he was like, "Oh, do you have a water bottle?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have a water bottle used for working out." And he was like, "Do you have this?" And I was like, "No, I don't have that. That would be cool. I would love that." And he was like, come in. And they in Basic Fit, they have like these hydration bars places where you can fill up your water bottle with like different stuff, sugar drinks. And he was like, "Yeah, I give you this for free. And I was like, "All right." And he went to the back rooms and he grabbed this and he gave it to me. And I was like, "Yes." So now I have this. And this is really refreshing. Whatever he put in there, man, I don't know what it is, but I know it's without caffeine. So, hell yeah. All right, here's the healthy snack, I guess. It's not healthy. Bought some chocolate milk. Gonna put that shit in there. And then we got the protein powder, which is vanilla, so it's gonna be like chocolate milky vanilla stuff. Gonna put a little extra in there, just for funsies. Gotta shake that thing. All right. Live taste test, here we go. Surprisingly good. I don't know how this happens every time. I mean, it is just bread with tomato and mayo and kebab. But it's damn good anyways. Everywhere there is the Crustico. And every time there's one of those places, truly luxury. Although I will say that both times I've been to one of these places, the alarm has gone off. So I don't know if people are just trying to rob these places all the time. Also, 50% of the time it has happened, the alarm went off because of me. So, and I didn't try to rob the place. So I think they just have sensitive alarms. But you know, yeah. So one thing that I've noticed doing this is that everywhere there's music. There's music everywhere. Whenever I try to go to sleep, I am listening to muffled music through my car doors. And I guess I shouldn't mind. I especially have respect for this guy because he's playing some good music. He played Dire Straits before, and then now he's playing the Beatles, and before that he was playing Pink Floyd. And so I couldn't stop him. I will never. That will never happen. If you play that music, you can play until 3 a.m. That's the rules. Also, because yesterday I slept at a Basic Fit, and I woke up to a like just because the gym itself like was like playing some crazy stupid music. You know, it was like. And I guess they didn't play that at night. It's open 24/7, but it was just waking up to that. I was like, whoa, crazy. It's like being at a festival sometimes. And I guess I don't mind it, but it's annoying. It is annoying. I'm kind of considering like moving somewhere else in the parking lot because I'm like right next to him. I feel like. It's because he's playing guitar in there, I think. I was walking by and he was playing guitar. And I don't know if he's playing along to all those tracks or what's going on, but, you know. I have mad respect for the guy, so I will never touch him, but, you know. Please. I'm trying to get some sleep here, you know. Next time on Living in My Ford Focus. I was there today. Right there. I walked there. That's crazy. Oh my god, I saw those buildings. I don't know. I felt I would record myself saying something wise now, but Je suis danois. Je parle-vous anglais. That's all I can say right now. So one day I might get some more going. I really think it's a good film now that I know everything. I remember the first time watching it. It must have been like a long time. It was like 7 or 8 years ago. I watched it right after it came out. I didn't watch it in the theater, but like a year after, and it came out in 2017. So it's like 9 years ago it came out, and I must have been 17 or 18.